In this video, I will show you a mental trick that can help your brain manifest faster, to open the doors inside of you so that the things can enter your life. The dreams that you're hoping for, the things that you really want to have, this fulfillment, those things that you're craving for, why they're then coming to you. So today I will show you exactly those tricks. I will show you how to do it. What is this mental trick? Two, how fast you can do it and how you can start today at this very moment. Why it's not working for you, and I will show you also my own journey in this path that I created to get those things to me. So keep watching. My name is Cliff Tang and I am a believer and a manifester. Once I wrote down a lot of dreams in a book, and all those dreams has been coming to me in a speed that you cannot imagine. I am so much more in control of my health, my emotions. I step into all my fears with courageous acts. I'm also having a beautiful relationship. I have so many beautiful, extraordinary friends all over the world, and I feel so supported in all aspects of my life. Financially, I don't have fear of money anymore. Career, multiple careers. I'm an actor, I'm a healer, I'm a speaker, I'm an investor, I'm a coach. I am so much more and so many more things to come. And I'm traveling the world to see this beauty of this world with my own eyes. But the thing is, it wasn't always this way. There was a time that it wasn't that way. And that's what I want to share with you guys. You're not alone, and you're also able to manifest. I will take you to this journey step by step, guide you through it, and will give you some tips so you can do this too. All right, let's talk about manifesting. I think you all know what manifesting means. It means you have something in your mind and it just happens. Manifestation, making the things that are inside of here come true, come into reality. But then the problem arises, and that's, how can I make these things come out? You have moments in your life that you really wanted something and it just happened. And there are also times in your life that you want something very badly, but it just takes so long to get there. As much as you really want it and you crave for it, it's just not happening. You're doing your best. So what is actually this mental trick that can help you? And it's very easy, and it's called evidence building. Like when you want to prove something, if you have evidence, it is stronger to believe in it. Because this is all about mindset. You have to believe that it can be true. But you have to trick yourself by seeing that it's already happening. So what is evidence building? Let me show you. You have to have two things in order to get these things going through. The first thing, whatever you want, you have to remember what it is. One day you say, I want to have a fit body. I want to be great, athletic, yada, yada, yada. And you do your thing and stuff. And life comes at you, you get sick, and a lot of things happen. And you just forgot that you forget that you have this dream. And that's the reason that you go away from it, that you start doubting yourself, that you have a lot of thoughts inside of your mind, yeah? The thing is, you have to remember it. So you need to write it down. And that's the issue here. You really have to write this down. Whatever the things are that you want, your dreams, your visions, doesn't matter how you want to call it, but your dreams, the things that you want, you have to write them somewhere that you always can come back to. In the past, and it was a big mistake, I've always been a dreamer and a believer, but I had there's multiple ways of writing it down, and this is just like a snippet. My whole closet is full. I maybe have 200 booklets where I wrote down my creative ideas, my dreams. I had special cases to put it in. I drew it on paper. I had so many places to put. But the thing is, when I put them in my closet, I forgot about it because I didn't take it back. So the first step you need to do is, whatever you really want, you have to write it down somewhere so you can be remembered. Buy a beautiful booklet, something you really want to grasp, very materialistic, very like this book here. It's good to take, you want to open it, you want to see it, you want to write in it. So it has to be something to come back to. So you have to write down what you want. That's one thing. And the second thing is, take small actions in the direction. It's that easy, but a small action that leverage momentum. Yeah. If you want to get healthy, you want to look good, maybe start with one small step, and that's okay. Every day I'm going to drink 3 glasses of water. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to start today, okay? You drink 3 glasses of water. Maybe you never drank water in your life and you always drank Coca-Cola. That day that you drank 3 glasses of water, that small action, that's the second point. Then you come back to your vision, to your dream, to what you want. I want to have a good body. And probably that day you will feel, hey, I drank 3 glasses of water and I'm actually feeling great. Like my digestion feels a little bit better. I'm more energetic. The thing is, you need to do a lot of things to change. If you want to change your life, you have to change yourself. Like it's your actions that needs to be changed. But when you change those actions, you have to go back to what you want, to look and to convince yourself, I am walking this path. I'm taking a step. You have to remind yourself that you're taking steps. Because if you can't remember why you're doing something, then you probably won't last. There has to be a reason. So the first part I want to say with this mental trick is, 1, you have to write down what you want. 2, take small steps, small actions. And 3, come back to what you wrote down. It's actually a loop. I wrote down my goal, my dream. I take the action. When you have done the action, go back to your dream and see that you're getting closer. It's like a GPS, okay? You put your destination in. Okay, maybe it takes 5 hours of driving, but every time you look back at the GPS, there's like, okay, 4 hours, 30 minutes left. Yeah, so like you're making progress. That's the key to self-confidence. Seeing that you're going forward, okay? So that's the first thing. Now that we talked about evidence building and how to do that, the second step you need to do is to formulate your why. Why is that dream, the thing that you want, so important to you? My dear friend, if the thing that you want is not a burning desire and doesn't have priority in your life, you will not do it. You have to have a reason for it, yeah? If I am 65 years old and I want to be fit and athletic, it needs to have a purpose. Because I want to play with my grandchildren. I want to play with my dog without lying in my bed for 2 or 3 days straight, recovering from a back sprain. Yeah? So what is the purpose of you achieving or going towards this dream or the thing that you want? Okay, so the second thing is very important, is your why. Sit down, take a piece of paper and start to write down why you really want it. Everyone has their own reasons. One does something because, let's say, talk about health again, okay? I want to be healthy because I still want to do a marathon. I'm training for a marathon. I want to be healthy because I want to take care of my kids. I don't want to be sick. I want to be healthy because I still need to make a lot of money to take care of the things that I need to do. Yeah, I want to be healthy because I want to be an inspirational role model for the people in my life that they can do it too. You see, so different kinds of reasons. But the thing is, there has to be a burning desire. So think about the thing that you want. What is the burning desire to get you to that point? So that's the second step, the why. And now we come to the third and most important thing is the evidence building, like I said, but it's really reflecting on things that are happening. I'm going to give you an example with this one because it's more tangible, okay? So once in my life, I really wanted to be very athletic. I wanted to be very good in martial arts because in my deep opinion, a martial artist is someone who controls his body, is fearless, and is in such kind of freedom because I see people kicking and flying in the air and doing acrobatic skills. For me, it feels like, wow, this is like a beautiful dance to watch. The dance of the spirit, yeah? The courage, the fear, and the spirit blending in together to show something, to fully express yourself, like Bruce Lee said. And that's what attracted me. So that was my dream, and I took action. I took the courage to start training. As a grown-up, being 30 years old, there was not a real club where I could really train the things that I wanted to do. I wanted to learn wushu. So I went in a class with 10 years olds, 9 years olds. You have to imagine these 9-year-olds are jumping, doing 360s and then landing in splits. And me as a very stiff grown-up going lines between them. So for me, it was like, damn, this is so hard. It's so fearful. It takes giving so much fear to be here. But that's the reason why I kept doing it. I knew my dream was to be one day doing a competition or doing some kind of form or a performance, like showcasing myself, stepping into my fear and showing and expressing myself fully. That was my dream. Every step that I took, every lesson that I went, looking back at my dream, I was actually doing it because every time I improved a little bit. And at some point, I actually was enjoying the process so much, being with those kids, training together on that mat. And it was getting easier and easier and easier. And I actually forgot about the outcome. I forgot about, okay, I want to have a full form and I will be able to do it. There was so much serious about this. And it went so much in fun along the way that I forgot about it. But then after a few years, I reminded myself of my goal. Like, I want to perform in front of a jury, to just showcase myself, express myself, to be judged, because I'm so afraid of being judged. So last year, I stand in front of a jury, 5 people, doing my form with a lot of fear, but I did it. And I was so freaking astonished by how I felt. I felt so proud of myself. And it was not about my score. It was just about, I promised myself to do it. And I went for it. And looking back at the journey, it was from 2017 to 2023 that was on and off, going to the club. I had to stop multiple times because I had an injury, because I went too hard, but I kept going. And the thing is, I never gave up on this dream, on this vision, on this thing that I wanted. And now I was standing there doing this form. And I was so freaking proud of myself. And that's what I want to gift you too. Confidence doesn't come by overthinking it. Confidence comes by doing the things that you promise yourself to do. And that's what's called manifestation. Manifestation is just what you put in your mind, you just take action on it, and it will happen, but not always on the way or in the way that you think it will happen. That's the beauty about spirituality. It will come, but mostly in a way that you won't expect. Please subscribe to this channel if you found this useful. I would like you to put in the comments something that you want to manifest, but it's not really working, so we can have a discussion around it and just to know what's going on in your heads. Also, if you are willing to open up a conversation with me, that's always possible. I have free assessment calls where I just take a look at your life, what is going not. And then we have the discussion of maybe I can help you with something or not. So it's just about getting to know each other. We'd love to help as many people as I can. And that's why these free assessment calls are made for. So below in the link, you can connect with me and schedule a free assessment call so we can take a look at your life and maybe start something out. Have a nice day. Peace.